Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let's take a drink. Cheers. Is everyone just doing great in 2021? Did everything change before before our very eyes? Are you having the time of your life? Hold on a second here. You know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be glib about New Year's, but I've never really been like a big New Year's person. I've never like been really into making resolutions, or just kind of feels like another day. Yeah. That's okay, you know? That's okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's already a new member of the Good Job Gang, Mary D. Welcome, Mary D. So today there's a lot of really fun stuff. First of all, I have never tried anything from this brand. This is Juvia's place, and I've been wanting to. And this palette is the Disco. I've actually heard it called some different things. The Disco Fever palette, this says Disco Party, so I guess it's the Disco Party palette. So we're gonna do like a disco look today, which I'm really excited about. I tried to look through my wardrobe and see if I had any like disco 70s type like jewelry or tops, or I have nothing. Like literally nothing from that era. I love that era so much, but I don't know. I couldn't find anything. So I thought, well, they wore prints in that era, right? Like snake print. I mean, they did, right? Okay, thanks. We'll just go with it because that's all I have. Wow, already so many comments and so many people here. I'm just scrolling up here to see what's the haps. Oh, Roy Croft Girl is confused because I was 12 minutes late. Roy Croft Girl, thank you so much for making it to a live. And just so you know, I'm always late. I'm always at least 10 minutes late. I should really just start these lives at 7:10. But then I probably show up at like 7:20. So, you know, there's just no good answer. Sorry, guys. People are talking about chocolate popcorn. I'm into that. Wow, there's so much that I missed. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, happy 2021, everyone. Happy 2021. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? I'm drinking the same thing that I had in my video that I put out yesterday. I'm drinking, and the same thing that I always drink. Let's be honest. Hi Jamie K. Hey Cece. Hey Kim McConnell. Hey Devo. Okay, so this is just, well, actually, it is a new vodka, and I found out who sent it to me. Remember, I couldn't figure out who it was because there was no note included. This is Frankly Organic Vodka from Austin, Texas. And Lisa Blancett of Loving 50 and Beyond sent this to me. So Lisa, thank you so much. It's so delicious. It's so smooth. Also, if you haven't seen my video where I talk about this vodka, 1% of all of their profit, I believe, goes to animal rescue, animal welfare. So that's really cool. What a cool company. Roy Croft Girl, Kate, I have a disco top from Target, circa 2002, and I wear it every New Year's Eve. I love that. I need that. I need a Target disco top. Sorry, I have an itch right in the middle of my back. So we're gonna do a disco look, and the reason I'm actually pretty excited about this is, even though the colors are quite daunting, who's not daunted by an intense blue, I ask you, with some glitter? There's only 4 options, okay? I don't feel overwhelmed. It's my kind of palette. I also have a new Michelle Wong Made Me Buy It products that I'm going to be using, which is a concealer and a couple other new things, but that's the disco palette is really the star of the show. Okay. What else did I want to say? I think... Oh, also, I know a lot of you wanted to know... Wait, let me just grab it really quick. Who sent this felt vagina ornament? This is from my friend Sarah Kleinsmith. I don't know if she's here right now, but that mystery was solved as well. So anyway, I need to ask her where it's from, and then I will link it, but I'm obsessed with it. And it's so retro, and look at the colors again. So good. So good. So thank you to Sarah Kleinsmith. Sarah, if you're here, I don't think she is. I don't think she is. I was going to say put where you got it in the chat, but oh well. Kristen, disco vagina. Yes.
Burn, who does? Baby, burn. Disco vagina. Burn, baby, burn.
Exactly. Guys. Scars to Stars Beauty. Sarah Kleinsmith equals starred in Etsy, sis. Okay, wait. Just to be clear, Sarah didn't make that. She bought it from someone else who made it. But regardless, that doesn't take away from anything. It's amazing. I just wanted to be clear. The last thing I need is someone being like, you know, thinking I'm, I don't know, misquoting something, saying someone owns a business when they don't, whatever. Sassy Red said, no, burning vaginas, Randy.
I mean, it was the disco era. There was probably no shortage of burning vaginas.
That's true. That's true. I don't know if you heard that, but he said it was the disco era. That was probably no shortage of burning vaginas, which, correct. Kim Langendorfer, Randy the Peanut Gallery's on fire tonight. He was such a trooper. I was like running behind on this, and so he went out and like got us dinner so that I don't have to cook afterwards. So because I cook and he doesn't. So there's this amazing fish market here, and they will like broil and boil or fry any fish like right on the spot. And we've never done it, but I always see people leaving with these tins of like this delicious... Oh, my friend Heather Schrader's here. Yes. Just delicious like fresh seafood. So he went and got some of that. So we're gonna have that afterward. I'm very exciting. We have a new Blu-ray player. Get excited. He was starting to install it like 5 minutes before this started. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're installing an appliance right now? We're about to go live. He's like, well, we'll just see. Just, you know, just gonna open it up and see. Roy Croft, before I forget, I loved your live with Teresa's dad. Thank you. We're gonna do those once a month. That's the plan. The next time it'll be on my channel. So thank you so much. Oh, that's what it is. Joanna Yas. There's an Etsy shop where it looks like it may have come from called I Felt Vaginas. That's what it is. It's called I Felt Vaginas. If you're looking for that, well, for a felt vagina. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention is that, guys, I have new merch. And I have to say, this I'm very excited about. It is Don't Be a MasKaren merch. And so I have to, mentioning him so much, but I have to credit him because he came out, well, we have to first of all credit the MasKarens. Okay, if we didn't have shitty MasKarens, we wouldn't have merch to make about shitty MasKarens. So thank you to all the MasKarens who have been dicks. Christmas dicks, New Year's dicks, just dicks in general. Thank you so much. Secondly, he came up with the phrase MasKaren, and he would never tell you this, but I have like a thing, like I want to give credit where credit's due, okay? I'm not even going to try to take credit for this because I don't deserve any of it. He came up with the design for the art on it. So the only thing I did was find this incredible artist. Her name is Rachel Flannery. She also designed merch for My Favorite Murder. If you guys are murderinos, I have her You're in a Cult, Call Your Dad merch. It's so fun. Am I screaming? It's probably because of my ears are covered up. Sorry. Oh, wow. I think I've been screaming. So sorry. So anyway, I found her and I was like, please, can you do my MasKaren merch? So it's out. It's out. I linked it in the description box. And well, I don't know. I'm not even gonna, I wish I could show you a picture right now, but it is such a fun, cute design. And definitely check it out because I feel overly proud of this. And again, I did nothing. And the Cate the Great Beauty on the back, the little insignia that's always in the back, Sarah Better Off Red did that for me. So just always know that if you have any of my merch. And if you guys don't know what's going on? Murderinos. Is there confusion about... If people don't know what murderinos are, don't be scared. It's just fans, like You're the Good Job gang. That's their gang. They're basically like, if you listen to My Favorite Murder, which is a true crime podcast, which is literally not only one of the most famous true crime podcast, one of the most famous podcasts that exists, like the most popular. They call themselves murderinos. It's not a positive, or sorry, it's not a negative thing. So, oh, Sharon Katz. I'm laughing because in Spanish it reads, "Don't be more Karen," which also works. Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow. Well, that wasn't intended, but hey. So it comes in 3 different types of merch. It comes in the premium sweatshirts, which are, I just picked the best of the best because I've tried almost all of the merch at this point. Some of it is better than others, so I picked the best. It's the premium sweatshirt, it's premium hoodies. It's the tri-blend crew neck tees because they're the best quality. And then the mugs, which are so cute. And the mugs come in so many fun retro colors. So those are my top picks. Those are the options. And yes, Devo K says, MasKaren has a deep meaning on so many levels. Exactly. So many meanings. Yes. Yes, Christina Warner, there's a mug. There's a mug. Okay. Oh, Sherry Thomas, thank you. Okay, so now, Jamie K, I don't know what to drink tonight. I've been staring for minutes trying to figure it out. Just be glad that you have options. That's great. That's great. Oh, Sassy Red said, your sweatshirts are bomb. I'm wearing my Youngish one tonight. I think the Youngish merch design, which took no effort compared to this. But the Youngish merch design, just because it's connected to, well, these are the 2 designs that are connected to people being dicks, right? So you have the Youngish merch from, if you're newer to my channel, you probably don't know this, but that spawned from the fact that I was working a job one time and a woman said that I was young-ish. So I made that into merch, and now we have MasKaren merch. So the best way to get back at anyone who's an asshole is to just make merch about them. 2021, make merch about dicks. Not, that could have been it, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. First, I'm gonna take a drink. Also, I wanna let you know that if you guys haven't caught my video that I put out yesterday, I did a whole video about lashes, which I wish I would have been able to talk about this merch. Anyway, it didn't line up, but it's a video about like getting the best lashes you can get. So I highly recommend it. I really feel like I did the legwork. I did the research. So definitely check that video out. Linda with a Y, why didn't you do a mask? I want to do a mask, and we were talking about it today, but I feel like if I do I'm going to see what it looks like on a mask, and then I'll get back to you. It may be coming. Hi, Amber R. Okay, so another thing I want to say before I get going is if you are in Georgia, or rather I should say if you vote in Georgia, please vote. Please vote. Please vote. Okay? Okay? Okay. Yeah. I don't know that I need to actually belabor that. Wow. It's already just like, just such a cliche kickoff to 2021, hasn't it been? Heather Schrader lives in Georgia. She said, Warnock
your ass, as in like ass off. Warnock your ass off.
Oh, Warnock your ass off. Okay, got it. Thank you. I needed my translator. I also don't want to fuck up anything regarding voting, so I was like immobilized. I was like, what? I don't want to screw it up. Oh God. Heather said, I've worked like a dog for 6 months to make voting easy for you all. Do it. Okay, so Heather, I can't describe what your job is, but Heather, can you describe your job? Because I feel like you've told me like, I've been like, no, what is it that you do again? It's very confusing. I have to put something on my lips because they're chapped. Okay. Oh, Heather said she can't describe her job either. Well, try. Damn it, try. Mommy Deb, MasKaren merch. I missed it. No, girl, you didn't miss it. Just click on the link. You'll see it. You'll see it. Heather said, I help arrange voting tech support inexplicably. So she has been like, she's been through like the worst, I don't know how long, like month and a half of her life. It's been truly terrible for Heather, working on all this voting. I'm going to call it voting stuff. That's how basic I'm going to be in Georgia. It's been the hardest thing in her life, I think. So anyway, just if you weren't going to vote, okay, do it. And also just do it for Heather. Do it for more than Heather. But if you needed a reason and you need it to be like a white redheaded girl in Georgia, then you should do it for Heather. You know what I'm saying? There are better reasons, but you know, whatever it takes. Oh my goodness. Maria McAdrian. Yes. Welcome. Oh, I'm already dropping stuff. If you guys are here and your eyeballs are upon my visage, I would love if you could give this a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, that'd be great too. If you could subscribe. Doing those two things really helps me out. Oh, and Heather said, also be nice to folks working at the polls. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Katie Harris, I voted last week and I'm another white redheaded woman in Georgia. Well, hey, there you go. Cat, what are you doing with your life if you're not subscribed? I mean, she said it. She said it. Jamie said, Heather Schrader, good grief. I can only imagine between all the recounts and lawsuits and such. We appreciate your hard work. That's really nice. And yes, we do. Yes, we do. I just got a notification from Sherry Ford. She says, so for 2021, my resolution would be to not let anyone steal my joy. Not let anyone steal my joy. That needs to be mine. Mine too. Well, I think God is laughing at me. Plus, sorry, I need to read it fluidly. So for 2021, my resolution would be not to let anyone steal my joy. Well, I think God is laughing at me. Plus, I wanted to come home and get on my heating pad, and my fire alarm started chirping. No 9 volts in the house, so back to the store. My dogs are barking. Happy Monday. Sherry, no. Sherry, no, and you're $75 poorer. Sherry, I'm sorry. Can you order them? Can you order some batteries and have them brought over? Thank you, Sherry Godmother. We appreciate you. I'm sorry you have to go back out. That's the worst. The worst. Oh, Jessica Boblet is here. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. So I'm gonna dive in now. And I'm gonna start with, I didn't get a head start on any of this tonight, so it is what it is. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up because I'm looking at something. Ooh, that's not a good face. Don't make that face, Kate. Bougie 49, no politics. Girl, what channel you think you're watching? Vote, 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 and vote, 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 and vote, 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 and vote, and vote, and make it fashion. I wrote that just for you guys on the spot. I'm really good at writing things on the spot. I don't know if you knew that. It's basically one of my talents. Okay. This is the Air Flash. This was, again, a present from Sherry Ford. And I can't stop using it. It is literally one of the best foundations I have ever used. Ever. And I don't know why I'm doing this accent, but it really is. It's like a second skin. And, oh shoot, wait. Let me grab a foundation brush. This is, I like to spray it on my hand. Boop. Oh no, wait, shoot. All right, wait, hold on a second. Damn it. Really quick, I'm gonna put on, this is a primer. This is the Hollywood Flawless filter. See, this is what happens when you forget to put products out in front of you. We're gonna do it real fast. Look at that technique. Look, just look. This is my new, I mean, I've known about this for a while, but I literally can't. My eyebrows are gonna be nice and glowy. There's nothing like a glowy brow, am I right? Luckily, the Dior Air Flash doesn't dry very quickly. Okay, now I'm gonna apply this. Look at how that literally looks like I'm putting on a very thin veil of my own skin. That doesn't sound creepy at all. This is like probably the most incredible shade match I've ever had in a foundation. Like that's really one of the main things. Yeah, also should be said that the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, they did extend the shade range to darker shades, which is great. Also, Hourglass finally coming out with what I believe is a palette of bronzer, or like, not bronzers, but it's like there's not their skin finish. Wow, it's like I've never known Hourglass before. What is it that they came out with that has a darker shade range? It's their ambient lighting palette, right? Ambient light. That's what I'm trying to think of. It's a little late. A little late. They waited a real long time. But I guess better late than never. I'm not quite sure if that's true, but Jamie K, what do you think? I know you had talked about your frustration with Hourglass before. Oh, also only one of the colors are new. The other two are just recycled. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, there goes that. There goes that. Yeah, Ashley A, well, that's a disappointment. Why a brush versus a beauty blender? Heather's asking. Are you talking about for this, what I'm doing right now? I don't know. You could use a beauty blender. It really doesn't matter. I just didn't. I like this. I've tried both. I've tried both this foundation, and I feel like this is supposed to be full coverage, but it feels sheer to me, so I'm very confused. But I feel like just patting this directly into my skin with this contoured foundation brush works the best. I don't have a reason for it. I don't know. It just works the best. But you could totally use a beauty blender, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Jamie K was trying to make a drink, and I'm like, Jamie K, can you answer this for us? Sorry, Jamie K. This is like excessive patting in. Like, you don't need to pat it in this much. I am going to, speaking of a beauty blender though, I am going to need one, and I forgot to wet mine. So not a beauty blender, but a sponge. So let me go wet this, and I'll talk amongst yourselves. Talk. Okay. I'm back. Kristen, I got a facelift last week. My bruises are bile yellow. Wow. I have to say, well, I mean, I was going to say, I don't hear a lot of people talking about getting facelifts recently, but also like most people just don't announce it like that. But I kind of enjoy that Kristen did. I got a facelift. Tell me about it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's just, I feel like facelift is such a old-fashioned word term, right? Like, I literally feel like I picture like Joan Crawford, I don't know why, just go with it, and just like them literally taking the skin of her face and just like pulling it back, like Marlene Dietrich did with pins, where she would like just pin her skin back behind her ears. I hope it was better than that. Oh, it's not a full lift. It's a max lift. Neck and jowls. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I feel like I missed a lot. Molly O'Hara, I can never make this foundation work. It's beloved, but always makes me look like a melting wax figure. Well, that sounds terrible. Definitely do not use this foundation if it makes you look like a melting wax figure. Oof, yikes. Oh, Miriam Loudermilk is here. Happy New Year. Okay, moving on to a new, what is this? This is a concealer. This is a concealer. This was 1000% purchased because Michelle Wong can't stop talking about this. This is the Clinique. I haven't bought something new from Clinique. Okay, I don't understand. I'm just reading things I don't understand. What? Even, what was that? It's, what was I even saying? Literally the amount of thought it took for me to reread this comment like 3 times is I've expended all of my mental energy and I don't even know how to speak. What if this is just a live stream where I just like literally stand here and I'm like just watching the comments roll in because I'm curious about what people mean. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, well, let's just use this fucking concealer. Anyway, Michelle loves it. I thought it was a little dark at first because I like to get concealers that are literally white. But then I realized maybe don't get concealers that are white. Maybe don't. Actually, this is perfect. I think. Okay. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. And any other guy, I just want to tell you how I'm feeling in a way to understand. Never gonna give. Started the wrong. Give. I'm gonna make it operatic. Give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you. Bye, Bougie49. I wanted to send you off right with a song dedicated with $15 by Ashley A. Terribly sung and, quite frankly, off pitch. You're welcome. Never attempted to sing that song before. It's actually very difficult to sing. He does a lot of like flipping into falsetto and Better Off Red. Yes, I did just Rickroll you because Ashley A sent me $15 to basically sing that to get through whatever it was that we were trying to fucking get through. I'm just gonna put some more concealer on. Oh, nope, don't need any more. Never mind, back it up. Back it up, 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 back it up. Was somebody pro-Trump? I'm so confused. I literally don't even know what was being said. Can someone explain? Can someone explain? I also don't understand why people come to my channel if they've been here before and they're shocked if people swear or if I talk about voting. I'm sorry, did you just... Is this your first time here? I'm so confused. I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna put... I forgot to link this, whatever, it doesn't matter. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer Posh. Heather, I loved what you said though. I was just trying to, I've done a lot of like spicy talking back, and I was just gonna let Heather do it for me for a second. I also literally didn't know what was being said. But for anyone who's confused, fuck Donald Trump. Okay? Do I need to have do I need to literally have a section in every live stream I do where I just do like something to really clarify to make sure that I weed out anyone who's come in who's been confused? Because I will. Because I will. I made that drink really strong. Real strong! Okay. Now, what am I even doing? I'm gonna do powder. This is the e.l.f. HG powder. Yeah, thank you to Randy. Randy, he's a great moderator, and here's the reason why. Because he'll hear you out until he doesn't. He will be balanced. And then it's like, no, I think we've given you enough of a shot. We've given you about like 4 shots. Bye. We don't suffer fools here. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is a super cheap powder, but I love it. I'm sorry, I just have to say this. After what happened with Donald Trump, like saying what he said on a recording that we've all heard, are people still defending him? What in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? Hell no, hell no. Hi, Sarah Kleinsmith. We talked about your felt vagina. You weren't here. So sorry. That's a good powder. It's a good powder for being like $6. I believe the person that Randy just got rid of also, no, I don't believe I know. This was also the person who claimed that I said Keith Raniere was handsome on a live stream with me and Better Off Red. I don't think Sarah's here anymore. I was like, I didn't fucking say that. I literally never said that, ever. Ever. Guys, I've been using Crest Emulsion Whitening. What do you think? It's pretty good, huh? Yeah. All right, moving on. Oh, don't worry. Did you know that there are special places on the internet, like special rooms? I'm sure you do. This is not news, but I'm sure all of these people who I block go and air their grievances to special pages devoted to Cate the Great Beauty. I have found out, so enjoy. Enjoy. Joanna Yas, was this the same person who said Chris Watts was hot? No, different person, sadly. Should we just stop right here? Sarah Kleinsmith, talking about Keith Raniere, you said he had nice hair. Raniere kind of had the Rachel. That means you've made it. It does. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. What do you mean, Heather? He does have good hair. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. I don't know why I associate the song with fame, but I do. Oh, Heather's saying she does think he has good hair. Heather, I need a meme of him as Rachel. Correct. Melanie, I associated that song with my cruise ship contract. Woof. Woof. Okay, next, we're moving very slowly, but what's new? I'm gonna do bronzer. I'm gonna use that bougie ass Jennifer Brown, Cate, I'm noticing, oh, that's nice. Jennifer Brown, I'm noticing your skin really does look flawless before any products. I guess the robot mask is doing its thing. Thank you so much, Jennifer Brown. That's very sweet. Yes, the robot mask. And guys, I'm telling you, those damn frozen balls on my face. Randy can tell you, I do them twice a day. I do them morning and night. And literally my face is just like rosy and just like pulled tight after I like roll my skincare into my face with frozen balls. So good. Oh my gosh, there's a super chat from Ashley A. If I can't have you. Oh no, I don't know that song well enough. This is a Bee Gees, right? If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have you.
I think it's the Bee Gees, but I think
oh no, it's
on the Saturday Night Live or the Saturday Night Fever sound.
Saturday Night Fever. Do you know it?
Yeah. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. That's literally all I know.
If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. See, I'm like a parrot. I can repeat things. It is the Bee Gees. Okay, Tony said. Okay, so let's move on to the Bee Gees.
Is it? I could have sworn it was a woman that sang that.
No, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. People are saying it's the Bee Gees. Tony's very sure it's the Bee Gees.
Oh, Yvonne Elman.
What?
Yvonne Elman.
Yvonne Elman?
Hang on, let me confirm. Let me look it up.
Oh, Lauren's saying she said who it was. Well, Lauren, I'm trying to bronze. Oh, Yvonne Elman. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yep, that's it.
I really feel like I need to go back. And you know what? I'm going to practice that Rick Astley song, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it better. I can do better. I know I can. But the Bee Gees wrote it. Oh, that's what they're saying. Understood. Thank you, everyone. If I start, you're no stranger to love. You know the rules, and so, no, I didn't, so do I. No, I didn't take it down. I literally made it higher. Never mind, just forget it. Carrie, wait. Oh. Carrie Thompson, hello, update, no new eyeball hairs. If you know, you know. That was literally a comment I remember that Carrie left me on my lash video. No one else knows what she's talking about, but I know Carrie. Thank you. So glad. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you. Occasionally you're gonna hit one that I feel comfortable singing. I feel like I really, really have to take my powder brush and make sure this is blended. Oh, that's nice. Iana. Okay, so we watched the Bee Gees documentary. Wow, it took me a long time to get to that. I cannot tell you how enjoyable it is. Even if you don't think you care about the Bee Gees, just watch it, because they wrote so many things that they wrote over I think over 1,000 songs. And like, he actually recognized more than he was like, oh my God, they wrote that, and they wrote that, and they wrote that by Sassy Red. Such talented guys. Andy Gibb was my first crush. Okay, so I really had to hone in on who was who, because it's very confusing. What streaming service is it on? It's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
It might actually be on regular HBO too.
It might be on regular HBO too. Andy Gibb was like he was like the bearded one with the chest hair who like I feel like I saw the most of. Oh, people are like flipping out about the Bee Gees here. The comments are rolling in.
No, Andy Gibb was the kid that was.
Oh.
Yeah, he was. I think he was the one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. That's Barry Gibb. See, no. People are like no. Sorry, Andy was the baby. Understood? I retract what I said earlier. Barry was Beards. Beard was Barry. Andy was the baby. Maurice was the peacemaker. And there was another one who didn't get along with Barry, and they were always arguing, and they were like very at odds. Robin. Barry and Robin didn't get along, and it was very salty. I found myself being a little frustrated by Robin in the documentary. I'm not going to lie. Admittedly, I don't know Robin's journey. I don't know his story. I'm sure he was valid in some of the things he said, but I, at times, wanted to slap him. But, needless to say, you should definitely watch the Bee Gees documentary. Also, I would like to say that it's the perfect amount of time for a documentary. It's not quite an hour and a half, right? It's super short.
It's like an hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, it's an hour and 15 minutes? Oh.
50, yeah.
Oh.
Like 10 minutes shy.
Well, damn, I guess time flew by. It was like nothing to me. I just wanted it to go on forever. I still think that's good. It's under 2 hours, you know? Okay. Wow. Now we're going to do brows, and you know that's going to take a while. That's okay. I have more to say about disco. So have you seen Saturday Night Fever? I'm sure you, okay. Oh, wow. People are breaking it down. Carrie Thompson. Robin equals receding hairline. Oh, this is helpful. Robin, receding hairline. Barry, beard. Andy, all teeth. That's actually, I appreciate that. Although I will say all of them were very toothy. Like in a way that I'm like, Whoa, like too many teeth. It's a lot of teeth. Linda with a Y. Maurice always wore a hat, no hair. Barry and Andy were the most similar looking. Okay. Okay. Clarissa Fell just saw Saturday Night Fever last week. What did you think? So Saturday Night Fever, I've seen probably about 4 times now. Yes, Ashley A. Saturday Night Fever really upset me. That is the understatement of the century. Saturday Night Fever, if you want to literally... if you're having any sort of a hard time, don't watch that movie. It is so depressing. No, it's so good. It's good. It's great. Like the dancing, the music, obviously it's the Bee Gees. Like it's so worth seeing. Like you need to see it, but also you will cry and you will want to fly off your fire escape. I don't think anyone here actually has a fire escape, so I don't think that applies to you, but it is so upsetting. Lisa just became a Good Job Gang member. Welcome. It so much good and so much bad. So the opening sequence of John Travolta, like burner, I can't do the, it's a very complicated rhythm. I can't do it, but the staying alive of him walking through New York City, just strutting to the beat of the music. I can't do beatboxing either. Guys, this is really exposing my lack of talent. I've actually never attempted to do that until now. It's funny. I'm attempting a lot of things I've never done. I'm doing them publicly now. But like, it's so good. Like him just sexily strutting down in Queens. I think it's in Queens. To that music is so good. And I will pump that shit up at the gym, staying alive. And I will just like, I get going in that elliptical. It is so good. I'm telling you, it's good workout music. Jeep and Jazz. Jasmine just sent a super chat. Thank you. He was strutting. Oh, he's carrying paint cans through Times Square. Is that what he's doing there? Does anyone walk around New York like that? If someone actually was walking around like that, you'd be like, that person's insane. But in the movie with the music, it's just like, it made sense. Also, you accept it because it's disco. You're like, well, people probably walked like that back then. It is an incredibly dark movie. There's rape, there's suicide, there's lots of horrible things against women. There's terrible dancing on the part of the girl who plays Stephanie. I'm sorry, what's her name? Why was she cast? I've talked about this before. I forgot about my brows. She's terrible. She's terrible. Like John Travolta is just dancing circles around her and we're supposed to believe that she was like the dancing queen? What's happening? I will never get over it. Donna Pescow, is that her? That's her name in life? Listen, I'm no disco expert, but I know enough about dance to know that that's not good dancing, okay? Fran Drescher was in it. We love Fran Drescher. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Donna was the girl who was raped. Oh God. Okay, sorry. Understood. Really setting me straight on this stuff because I don't remember names like that. Urban Cowboy, I don't think I've seen. Have you seen Urban Cowboy?
No.
We need to see that.
Do we though?
Yes, we do. I want to see it. I enjoy the Nancy West. The 70s were actually depressing. I mean, yeah. They sound terrible. I mean, The Deuce, New York City in the 70s, like it was just, it sounds awful, just abysmal. So the Bee Gees talk about in that documentary how so much of their inspiration came from Black artists. Because I feel like, I mean, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like most of disco, dropping stuff, was Black artists. Honestly, most of the disco that I know is the Bee Gees, which is super white. So, but I like Donna Summer, right? Oh, did Jamie K just... Wow, the comments, I really missed some comments. Sarah Kleinsmith, the soundtrack of Urban Cowboy is so good, but it's just a story about an abusive relationship. I think that's pretty much what all of those are about. That's also, I think Saturday Night Fever is about multiple, just everyone's abused. Don't worry. I know my brows look intense right now, but boy brow is gonna fix it. Don't you worry. Wendy Horvath, the 70s were awesome, but I was only 6 years old. Everything's awesome when you're 6. Fair. Jamie K. Cate, I said that a lot of the biggest pop artists from the 60s to 80s were heavily influenced by R&B soul artists, which is why so many Black Americans love certain white artists as much as they do. Yeah. Interesting. Yes. I actually didn't know the lyrics of Staying Alive until I really started over-focusing on it on the elliptical. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive. Staying alive. Well, that's really all I know, but we all know the staying alive. Pamela Willis enjoyed the hell out of the 70s and 80s. Well, okay. Pamela Willis, tell us what you were doing. Who were you? We must know. The people need to know. No internet. Yeah, Lauren Boyles, yeah. Better off in some ways, but not in others. Oh, Pamela Willis was at the club every weekend. Wow. Pamela, were you a disco queen? Please tell me you were. I think disco is incredible. I feel like people give disco a bad rap. Like, what a crazy... I'm talking about the dance. I mean the music too, but I was talking about the dance. It's so fabulous. And it's just... I just want to fast forward to all the parts where John Travolta's dancing and then be like, okay, we can skip the suicide on the bridge, right? The Bee Gees had the weirdest singing voices. Gina Morales. I don't know. I think their singing voices are pretty amazing. And actually, before they became what we know them as, like these disco kings, they sounded, if you watch the documentary, it's fascinating because when they were younger, they sounded exactly like the Beatles. Exactly. They're incredible. They're incredible singers. They're incredible musicians. Incredible just style. Their harmonies were on, they're amazing. They're amazing. And then here's the thing, and this might be something that people who aren't vocal, a lot of people are disagreeing in the chat, so I can see that a lot of people love them. Doing falsetto like that as a man is crazy. Like having that kind of range and being that on pitch is really, really incredible. Like you can attest to it because you're a singer.
Yeah, I mean, I have tried a time or two to sing Saturday Night Live just by myself. Why do I keep saying Saturday Night Live? You know what I'm talking about.
Saturday Night Fever, yeah.
cannot do it.
It's hard. It's really hard. And what's infuriating is like he didn't even know, Barry Gibb didn't even know he could sing like that. And then he just could. He's like, oh, I guess I'm amazing at this too. No, they're incredible. They're incredible. Plus, like, who wants to listen to like a boring generic voice that everyone has? You know what I mean? Like, they're unmistakable. Sarah Kleinsmith, timeout. Randy can sing. How did I not know? Well, Randy was in a, as if this wasn't the most cliche statement that was ever made, Randy was in a band for quite some time when he was living in Ohio. And yeah, he was the front man for the band.
I actually sang falsetto in a lot of our songs.
You did. But the thing about falsetto is, unless you're Barry Gibb, I feel like if you don't use that muscle, if you don't use that, it gets all rusty. All rusty. Linda with a Y, Run to Me is my favorite Bee Gees song. Thanks for the lovely disco chat. Oh, that's awesome. I love the most cliche stuff. My favorite is Staying Alive, and then More Than a Woman. I love More Than a Woman. Gina Morales, yes, they were. I was just a child when I started listening to them. That's why they sounded weird to me. But I'm a fan. My brother is older than me, and he had all their LPs. Ah, nice. Okay, my lips are parched again. I don't have my Laneige, so I'm just using some Fenty. Oh, How Deep Is Your Love? I'm sorry. How could I forget? How Deep Is Your Love is one of my favorites. Helene, my favorites are Jive Talkin' and Run to Me. Run to Me. I need to listen to that. I'm sure I know what that is. Okay. Now that we spent a really long time on brows that are super dramatic. Let me just make sure they're okay. Dramatic. Okay, nope. This side is not as dark as the other side, so hold, please. Are those your disco brows? Yes. Disco. I actually don't. What were brows like in the disco era? Can someone tell me? I feel like they were still full back then, right? Oh, no brows? Oh, non-existent. Oh, skinny brow, very thin. Oh, okay, wow, I'm really screwing it up tonight. Well, I'm not gonna do that. This is a disco inspired look, but we're not gonna go that far. That one brow's real dark though. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's pretty even. This is a dangerous game when you start trying to make your eyebrows even. That's even. If I put any more on, it's... God help us all. Okay. Okay, now we're getting to the Disco Palette by Juvia's Place. Oh, Lori White. I had the best memories of disco dancing every weekend with my cousins in the 70s. We were all under 8 years old. What? That's not where I thought that was going. We were so synchronized at partner dancing. The best child. You were synchronized at partner disco dancing at 8 years old, Lori White? Wow, that is really impressive. Were you like the Partridge Family? That's intense. That's very impressive. I almost don't believe you. That's so impressive. All right, now we're gonna get in there. Bring on the blue shadows. So excited. Are you though, or are you just scared? Okay, so we've got one matte. Do they have names? Whatever, they're not on here. We have one matte, one like super chunky glitter, one not as chunky glitter, and a metallic. So let me, oh, I didn't bring my, let me swatch them. So that's this one right here. This is like a teal. This is the matte. This is, I'm gonna have to go get my remover. Oh my God. That's the blue glitter, obviously. Wow, pointing out the obvious. And that is the really chunky glitter. Okay. I think, no, I've got to go get remover. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Just make sure it's off my fingers here. Wow, that glitter is not messing around. It's not getting gone either. Let me tell you. If you can see like the sparkles all over my hand. Oh God. Here we go. Okay. I feel like, what shall we going to do first? Let's do the matte shadow. I mean, clearly. Megan Hurt, glitter, the herpes of the makeup world. Okay, I will be careful with the glitter. I'm gonna be really, that really chunky glitter is a little, that's intense. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to take a fluffy, flatter brush. I'm gonna really tap it out first to see how it applies. Kristen just became a member of the Good Job Gang. Welcome. Okay. Ooh, she's dark. She's real dark. I'm gonna stop being fresh and just go in. Jamie K, I got my fancy delivery from the market today. Ate a nice hunk during the stream as a dessert. Oh, wow. Jamie K's living her best life. Right, Scars to Stars is navy blue is gorgeous. Okay, so speaking of retro things, this isn't disco, but we are watching Cobra Kai. I know you guys know this. If you don't know what that is, it is a series that is all about like the Karate Kid, right? So I never saw the Karate Kid growing up. I've seen the Karate Kid in the last year for the first time. And honestly, the thought of watching a show called Cobra Kai and what it's about, like, I'm not like I just don't like action. I don't care about that stuff. But like, Randy's like, just try it because I think you'll like it. And I was like, okay, and I love it. It's very cheesy. It's very cheesy. We're already almost finished with the 3rd season. It's just fun, guys. It's really, really fun. I highly suggest it. I would say like it's a cheesy dramedy. Like there's drama, but it's also cheesy and kind of funny and silly. I'm really going gradual here, guys. But it's really fun. I love Billy Zabka. I've talked about this before, but the 3rd season is great. Billy Zabka is the best part, in my opinion. I'm Team Johnny. I can't keep their names straight, though. Johnny's Billy Zabka, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny, Daniel-san, yeah.
Sorry if you heard that neck crack. Sorry. Oh yeah, Daniel. Sorry. Okay. I just know them by their actual actor names. Molly O'Hara. I'm obsessed with Cobra Kai and would leave and would leave everything I know and love for William Zabka, Johnny Lawrence. Yes. Oh, Gina Morales liked my neck crack. Oh, I'm so glad. So he's so funny. He plays this character, well, his character from, obviously they're all playing characters from when they were in Karate Kid movies, but he plays a character who's still stuck in the 80s. Like he literally, it's present day, and he can't get away from the 80s. He calls women babe, which I know sounds like a deterrent, and normally it would be, but he does such a good job of being repulsive. Like, it's such an incredible feat because he's so detestable in so many ways and so old school, and I just want to punch him in the face, but also he has a heart of gold, and he totally wins you over, and he's really funny. William Zabka's really, really I laughed out loud last night at something he said. It was brilliant. So I highly recommend it if any of that sounds good to you. Also, the fighting that everyone does is really good, but like, is it a drama? I said before, it's like no. It's like a cheesy dramedy. That's what it is. Drama plus comedy is a dramedy. Yes, Molly O'Hara, they are genius to take a hated character and turn him into the most lovable and hilarious one. I totally agree. Also, and listen, I love Ralph Macchio, okay? I really do. Is anyone watching season 3 right now? Because can we please talk about his hair? What is going on? It's not like he doesn't have good hair. He has nice hair, and they're doing that like, they're like, I wish I could use my hair to show you, but they're like styling in a way that almost looks like a comb over, and they're like creating this like hairspray clump to the side. I tried to get a shot of it on my iPhone, and I couldn't get one. But I'm like, why? Why are they styling Ralph Macchio this way? This is terrible. It's just terrible. Oh, it's a hairpiece? Grace Maltese, it's a hair. Is it really? Because it does look like a tube. It straight up looks like a tube. Okay, well, like what? Really? Oh. Really, Grace? I'm literally just taking Grace's word on this. Okay, well, this is what I have to say. Listen, if it's a tube, Ralph, we want you to just shave it off, Ralph. Seriously, like, I just want you to have some like nice, just like make it work. Make your own hair work. That's not it. That ain't it, kid. If they're making him a car salesman, it fits. I still want better hair for Ralph Macchio. You know what I mean? That's what I want, but okay. Okay. Also, the kid who plays, what's the name of Johnny's kid?
His son or his student?
His son.
Robbie.
Robbie. The kid who plays Robbie, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It looks so much like Jonathan Brandis. It takes my breath away. And I feel a little creepy McCreeperson because Jonathan Brandis was my big crush growing up. And this kid, it's literally like they've brought Jonathan Brandis back. It's crazy. I don't understand. I also think he's excellent. I think he's very natural. All these kids are great at fight choreography, like really, really impressive. And I don't even like fight choreography.
You like martial arts shit. Don't deny it.
I'm on the fence.
You liked The Matrix.
Sometimes I like it. Sometimes.
I guarantee if you saw an old school Jackie Chan movie, it would blow your mind.
All right. I don't want to watch Jackie Chan. Don't make me watch Jackie Chan.
No, the stunt choreography, the fight choreography is maddening. It's so good.
All right. Okay, now we're going into that teal shade. Let's see how that goes. Oh, wow. Let me use a different brush. Okay, these shades are stunning. Lauren Boyles has completely abandoned the Cobra Kai discussion, and she's literally just railing against it and talking about cheese, which I don't judge her for at all. I can say I don't like fight choreography for the most part because as a theater major, I had to take so much fight choreography and I hated it, which is a damn shame because with my stature, I 100% should have been like Lucy Lawless. So I really missed my calling, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Devo, I love bread and cheese. This whole bread and cheese conversation. Okay, I feel like I need to bring the blue a little bit further over on this side. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna take a flirty brush. No, it's okay. You guys can talk about cheese. What are we talking about? Give me a cheese. I'll go. No, I don't want to. What else have we seen? We watched, wait, Jolynn Foster. When my hubby and I started dating in 27 years ago, he told me Ralph Macchio was his cousin. He was joking, but never told me. And I brought it up a year later at a family party, and I was so embarrassed. Why were you embarrassed? He told you he was related to Ralph Macchio. Why wouldn't you think, you know what I'm saying? Why would you think otherwise? That actually makes me unreasonably angry. Why were you embarrassed? That's ridiculous. He lied to you and didn't tell you it was a lie. angry. So I'm just using a fluffy brush to blend all this out. Why would you? He forgot to tell me he was kidding. I brought it up and everyone was like, what? Why would he even tell you that? Now I'm mad. I'm mad at your husband. I also just don't, like, I'm not a practical joker and I don't understand people who think those things are funny. Like, I literally just get upset. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, I just don't, I'm not enchanted. Everyone keeps on bringing up Bridgerton. Guys, I don't know. I don't know about that. We watched a preview and, like, it's like, Cobra Kai is cheesy, but I can buy it because it like goes along with how it started. But Bridgerton just looks dumb. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. I could be. It just, I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna put it on. I'm not even gonna try to be like, oh, I'll like think about it. We're not gonna watch that. Okay, I'm kind of enjoying this eye look. So I am gonna, of course, go in and like blend everything together with a brow bone shade, but I guess I need to use one of these glitters. All right. I'm gonna go in with this blue glitter. That chunky glitter is scaring me a little bit. Oh, scary. Oh, it's sticky. It's like sticky glitter. Well, that's probably good because okay, that's really pretty. We need to watch Queen's Gambit. I know, Anne. I know. We'll get to it.
Well, before we get that, we still got to get through Miss Maisel and the boys.
Oh, we have to finish. Yes. So the shows we're watching are The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and The Boys. And it's going to take us a while. It's a pressed glitter. Yeah, exactly. So you see when I press my finger into it, it almost leaves an imprint. And it's tacky, which gives no fallout. Correct. Which is brill. Okay, this is amazing. So you don't even need like a glitter glue. That's really pretty. That's really, really clever. Okay, now I'm gonna take, I don't know what I'm gonna take to blend this brow bone out. Jeez Louise. Just gonna take like a neutral shade first. We're not done because we're gonna do, I know, how is there nothing under my eyes? You would think there'd be fallout, but there's none. I'm just gonna go and clean up the brow bone. And then I will do like a shimmery brow bone as well. I just wanted to clean it up first here. Now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take, you know what I'm gonna take? I didn't list this, but I'm gonna take my ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in Mojave Moves. And I'm just gonna tap it on my brow because that's like, this is the vibe. Okay, we're doing like a full on, this is Mojave Moves. So I'm gonna going real careful. And this is tacky too, because it's a Jelly Much eyeshadow, so it's literally a jelly. Tony Page is angry. Angry. That actually really melded everything together well, because I didn't feel like just a normal subtle powder highlight would be able to, you know, compete with these things. Okay. Now we're gonna do the lower lash line. My eyes will never be even, I swear, because they're just, the lid space on my eyes is uneven. It drives me crazy, but we're just gonna move on. Oh, Tony Page, this is her favorite eyeshadow look. Wow, well, thank you. It's pretty fun. Okay, now I'm gonna take, I feel like I should try this though, right? Like maybe I should just like put a little bit on. Oh, wow. Whoo! Whoa. Oh, this. It's just adding more glitter. That's really pretty. It's just like a gold, like a black gold glitter. She's chonky, I know. She chonky! Disco, baby. I like that these are sticky. Okay, that was needed. That was absolutely, okay, when you do an eye look with this palette, apparently you need to use every single shade in the palette. There's like one piece of fallout like right here. Okay, I'll go in and clean that up later. Now I'm gonna do the lower lash line. Wait, was this what I wanted to? Oh no, this is what I want to use. And I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, I'm gonna use the matte navy blue. Is 56 too old for blue? Asking for a friend. Honestly, I just don't, here's the thing. I just don't know how to answer that because I think it just depends on it's different for everyone, like if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. I mean, this isn't a wearable look for anyone, okay? And I am going to clean that up, so don't worry. But Sarah Kleinsmith, you're never too old for anything. Live your life. I tend to agree. It's like, who cares? Although I'm kind of enjoying this sort of cracked out vibe I'm giving you with this portion right here, but I'm going to clean it up. There we go. There we go. There was just like a little, not even fallout. It's just such a dark blue color that if there's any even like a little bit out of place, it's just like, whoa. I'm gonna go back in with some concealer here. This is definitely one of those you should have done your eyes first things, but I will say for not having done my eyes first, this is pretty damn good. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm focused. Jamie K. Listen, I am my most confident I've ever been in my life in my 40s. So y'all gonna get what I give you and like it. Words to live by in 2021, guys. Words to live by. Ms. Robbie Lou, I know I should have, I don't do the tape thing. I probably should, but well, my hands are just gonna be glittery all night long. That's just what, that's just how it's gonna be. I'm just gonna go back in with a little concealer and then we're gonna move on to mascara. Actually, I forgot about this part of this concealer. It has an applicator sponge and it's really, really good. So I'm just going to use that sponge. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get, I think. Okay. Word on this palette, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Also, this is so affordable. I'm sold on Juvia's place. So good. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner. Just to be really extra, I'm gonna do my waterline. Oh, wow. Came off a little harshly. Okay. Wow. What a look. What an eye look. I'm just gonna take that e.l.f. powder. Let's make sure this is all set. Okay, perfect. Now, on to everything else. That took like a solid hour to do my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to, wow, this glitter. Can you see the glitter on my hand? It'll come off with soap and water, but, or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, now I'm going to, oh, right, mascara. Wow, we still have to do mascara. I'm using the Bite Beauty mascara. This is like my new favorite. Let me just make sure I didn't. I'm sorry, I just received a weird email. I need to, okay. Okay. Wow. Everything's weird as hell nowadays, isn't it? I can't even see my eyelashes. Is that a problem? Guys, if a MasKaren comes in tonight, they're only helping to sell my merch, okay? Let that be known. Oh, boop. To go back in and get that when it dries. Okay. Everyone's calling this a starry night, Luke. I guess it is. Yeah, I know. You can't even see my lashes. That sounds about right. Oh yeah, we're also watching the Heaven's Gate thing, documentary. Guys, it's so cuckoo banana crackers that it's honestly like, it's kind of heavy. And I mean, I like watching heavy stuff sometimes, but there's something about cults, and this cult in particular, and how wackadoodle they are. And they like leave this couple leaves their little girl. They're like, you know, we're living in vehicles right now. We're mere husks, but there are aliens inside and the UFOs are going to take us away, so we're leaving. I'm so sorry, but we must. And I'm just like, what do you mean? You crazy white fucks. Pamela Willis sent $5, Pamela. Disco Pamela. Oh, it's Tara Ball's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tara Ball. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tara. Happy birthday. Okay. Now, I want to get rid of this little mistake. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do blush. So I'm gonna use the ColourPop blush that I didn't go with last time, which is a little bit more of a nude shade. It's called Brute Flute. And I'm gonna, again, this is the Super Shock Cheek. So I'm gonna apply this with a damp beauty blender. Get it like on my, I feel like they didn't really do the apple of the cheek thing back then, but I'm doing it. Jamie K, I may have to do a crazy pigmented eye for myself tomorrow. These always, oh, that's fun. You should. So yeah, honestly, the Heaven's Gate thing is interesting because I actually thought I knew what that was and I didn't. I really had no idea what their whole deal was. So it's been interesting to learn about. It's also comes as no surprise to me that the male part of that duo, the cult leader duo, was a performer. Like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm kind of kidding, but kind of not. All right, that's what we're gonna do for the blush. That's pretty like held back for me, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I think this look doesn't need to be zoomed in on, right? Like this is very much like, okay, let's get some distance from that. We don't need to see that close up, okay? Just trying to figure out if I'm going to back it all the way up. It's a little bit like a drag look, like, okay, back it up, 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 back it up. Okay, now what's next? Lips. Okay, so people are speculating about the lips. I know I'm gonna do a frosted lip, but it's not gonna be frosted like you think. This is a new shade that I got at the Bite Beauty Yay Sayer lip gloss. I have 3 of these now and I love them. So this is in the shade Raspberry Swirl. This gloss, guys, I haven't talked about it a lot because those Fenty glosses came in and they kind of stole the show, but it's beautiful. Okay, now maybe I'll zoom in a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna go in on top of that with my Pat McGrath. This is the Aliangelic lip gloss. And this is very frosty, but oh, is it scented? I don't smell a scent, but then again, some people are really sensitive to scent, and I'm like, there's no scent. And they're like, oh my God, the scent is terrible. And I'm like, oh, I guess I don't know. I don't notice. Hold on, I just want to check something. Okay, now I am going to, this is the last step. This is the Oma, I've used this before. This is the Oma Double Take Strobe Duo Stick White Pearl. So I'm just gonna use the highlighter end because the other end is a contour. I probably should have used like a sparkly highlighter, but yes. Okay, so that is a finished look. I'm gonna zoom out. This is really, really fun. I do feel like, wait, one thing I'm gonna do, hopefully I won't regret it. Like I said, my lid space is uneven. And I feel like this, well, let me just, hold on a second. This is me being really, really intense right now. I just wanted it to be even. I feel like that's better. Okay. At least I feel better. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for like bearing with me through this. This is so fun. I would not usually, you know, choose a look like this. But this Juvia's palette is really fun if you're looking to, I don't know, really do up your eyes in a pandemic. So, but more so, what I'm excited about is I just like this brand. Like, I like how everything applied. So I'm excited to try more things from Juvia's Place. And yeah, thank you guys so much. This was a blast. And I will, what is today? Monday, right. I'll see I'll see you this Wednesday for happy hour again. I didn't even finish my drink. That's how focused I was on this eye look. Thank you guys for being such a super positive community. And I also wanted to tell you, wait, what did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, just check out the MasKaren merch. Just check out the MasKaren merch. It's really super duper cute. It's in the description box. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Cheers till next time. Bye.